Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 836, and that is in continuation of the industrial manufacture of power alcohol, this time from cellulose and hydrocarbon gases. If I say cellulose, before that we have already discussed the manufacture of power alcohol or ethyl alcohol from starch materials. And when I say cellulose material, means it is more complex starch, and that is in the form of wood. So we have to prepare the wood pulp, and wood pulp means the same any wood. And you will be surprised to know that now in Western countries like America, most of these, even glucose and further fermentation, will be converted into ethyl alcohol or power alcohol, is all manufactured from trees. And here in Asian African countries, most of the trees, they are only used as a source of fire, not as a source of liquid energy like ethyl alcohol or glucose. And the procedure is the same. First, this complex molecule is broken down into disaccharide in presence of that is diastase, and then maltase. It will convert into monosaccharide, that is glucose, and then zymase will convert it into ethyl alcohol. So procedure is the same. The only thing is that the cellulose is complex wood pulp, and that we have to prepare. And for hydrocarbon gas, we have to get ethane, and it is treated with sulfuric acid, and it is in two phases, either in the liquid phase or in the gaseous phase. It is converted into power alcohol. So here the industrial manufacture of power alcohol from cellulose and hydrocarbon gases. If I say cellulose, means it is wood and wood pulp. And number one, cellulose based production implying wood waste and wood pulp as the starting materials provide the sugar necessary for the fermentation process. So from the wood, first we have to get the sugar, and that sugar we can get by strong hydrolysis in presence of strong acid like sulfuric acid or hydrochloric acid. And this process of hydrolysis is complicated, and once it is converted into sugar, and then the same fermentation process is there. And so the first one is, that is A, is alcohol from wood. Cellulose of the wood is hydrolyzed into simple sugars by means of dilute acids at high temperature or by concentrated acids. Both are possible, but we have to do this hydrolysis if acid is dilute at high temperature or at concentrated acid at lower temperature. If the acid is concentrated, then you follow the low temperature. But if you have dilute acid, then you have to follow the high temperature. B, alcohol from sulfite waste liquor. Actually, sulfite waste liquor is also produced from the wood pulp or from paper pulp industries, and this waste material can be converted into power alcohol, as well as in this there will be xylose and arabinose sugars, and these xylose and arabinose sugars, they are not fermented by yeast. Yeast is fermenting only glucose and maltose. So we have to use a special type of enzyme, and that special type of enzyme is called Candida utilis, and this will convert into good drink and good solvent. So here the waste liquor containing about 3% sugar. So this sulfite waste liquor contains about 3% sugar, of which 65% is fermentable into power alcohol. Before fermentation, calcium is added into reaction mixture to remove sulfur dioxide, acetic acid and formic acid from liquid, because these three acids are formed. So in that we are adding calcium to remove these acids from liquid, and the fermentation is carried by a special yeast, and that special yeast Candida tulis. Urea is added as yeast food, and liquid is allowed to ferment by adding 1% yeast. Ethanol is purified by the same procedure I have already discussed, that is called fractional distillation. At different temperature, two fractions are calculated. At 100 degrees centigrade, what fraction we will get? That will be your water in the form of steam. Steam will be condensed by cooler into water, and at 78 degrees centigrade, the ethyl alcohol or power alcohol will be condensed into alcohol, and it will be selected in different pot, and the reaction is the same. Once it is converted into sugar is that is C6H12O6, then the enzyme will act, and it will be converted into 2C2H5OS plus 2CO2. The sulfide liquid also contains 2% xylose and arabinose, and these are not fermented by yeast. These are, however, are fermented to power alcohol by Candida utilis enzyme. Candida utilis enzyme is a special type of enzyme, and that can convert xylose and arabinose into ethyl alcohol, and this fermented product alcohol is used as a drink and also as a good solvent. So these materials are very important for new group of industries who are looking to get ethyl alcohol from other sources. They can get from cellulose, from wood, and from sulfide liquid waste. So the second is, that is your manufacture from hydrocarbon gases, and it follows two route A and route B. So here it is discussed the manufacture from hydrocarbon gases. The process of production of power alcohol involves two routes. Route A is the liquid phase hydration, and route B is, that is gas phase hydration. In gas phase hydration, proton is needed, and here in liquid phase hydration, which is carried out by first absorbing ethylene and in concentrated sulfuric acid. So in this liquid concentrated sulfuric acid, first ethylene is absorbed, forming ethyl sulfuric acid. So first this ethylene is absorbed in sulfuric acid, and you will get C2H5HSO4, that is ethylene sulfuric acid and ethyl sulfate, and there this C2H5HSO4 plus C2H4, you will get C2H5 twice SO4, that is your ethyl sulfate. The ethyl sulfuric acid and ethyl sulfate on treatment with water hydrolysis to ethyl alcohol and sulfuric acid. So once these are subjected to hydrolysis, and that hydrolysis will give you ethyl alcohol and sulfuric acid, and the reaction is given here, C2H5HSO4 plus H2O, you will get C2H5OS, that is ethyl alcohol plus H2SO4, and then C2H5 twice SO4 plus 2H2O, you will get 2C2H5OS plus H2SO4, and some ether is also formed in this reaction process, that is side reaction, and this is actually C2H5OS plus C2H5HSO4, and there will be formation of diethyl ether. Diethyl ether is C2H5O, C2H5 plus H2SO4. So ether is also formed. Route B. Route B is direct gas phase. Hydration in presence of proton donor, the gas which can donate the proton, and supported on carrier C2H4 plus H2O. You will get C2H5 OH, and the reaction is exothermic. So in this case, since reaction is exothermic, means heat evolving, the low temperature and high pressure will favor the yield of the power alcohol. So with this I will stop. Thank you very much for watching the lecture.